Hey guys, it is time for a brew. I have not had this kind of brew on here in a while, which is quite nice. I had a couple left in the fridge that I have found. Well, not really found, like, it's been in there forever, I even blew the dust off of it. No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. This stuff is awesome. It is probably if I have to choose a beer, this is what I do. And it's a great example of it. That's fantastic. I went a long time ago. I think it was a year ago, just about. I got suckered, I should say, for second time, I think, in my life. I got suckered into going to the clubs. And when I did, I definitely gave off an aura of, I don't want to be here, because I hate clubs, I hate bars, they're all stupid, and a bunch of noisy people, noisy drunk people at that, which is even more annoying. And so they're like, well, I'll buy you a drink, whoever it was, I don't remember now. I'll buy you a drink so you can loosen up, as they always say. Get you a drink in you so you can loosen up. I don't know what this was. I guess it means if they give me a drink, I will do the chicken dance. It makes perfect sense. But yeah, so they got me a drink. They were like, well, what do you want? And I'm like, well, I don't know. And I didn't want to get anything expensive. Anytime somebody offers to buy me like a drink or something, most of the time, unless they insist, I'd much rather get like they usually mean a beer. And like if I said, well, can I just get water and make sure there's no lead in it? They'd be like, well, what? You're strange. And it's like, okay, so I'll have a beer. And they're like, well, what do you want? I'm like, well, Rolling Rock if they have it. A what? Because instead, if you don't say, oh, I'll just take a Bud, like a man would say it, say Rolling Rock, and like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll get that, and I'll see if they have it, is what I think what they said. And I've even said it to other people. I'm like, I like Rolling Rock, and they're like, what are you, 40? I'm like, well, clearly I am not. If I am, I look amazing. But yeah, so I really like it. I think I mentioned that story before in one of my earlier videos, my other video that I have had one of these. But anywho, off topic. Let's get back to the happenings. So Friday was definitely a good day because it was a normal day and did not have a bunch of workers making a giant mess of things and and just basically taking up my counter space and such. So back on track, able to do stuff. Definitely starting to move some things around, getting some things done. I was able to do some big organization, and in one area I was just like, let my OCD run freely, and it was pretty cool, so I got all that done. So that was a nice project that I've been much needed to do. And so I also we got to mess with the thermostat a little bit. It's kind of nice that we have a new thermostat. That's really nice since we got that new AC unit. And but then like at the end of the day, I was like, well, I really should go to the gym, but I'm really still hurting. Like, all back here through here, just wrecked. And I kept getting told, well, you just need to go work those muscles again. It's like, they hurt. How does using them make it better? And so I got home and I was sitting around and I was just like, gosh, I should really just go. Even if I just go run on the treadmill, that would be, or not treadmill. Shut up, phone. I'm busy. I should go use I think the elliptical is what I normally use, and then they have like this other bike thing, which is really cool. And yeah, so I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go. So I ended up going kind of later in the day because I've been kind of wanting to see. I've been paying attention a lot more to the gym as I go by it to see when is it kind of dead. I don't really want to be in there when there's a ton of people and trying to do my workout and then end up accidentally taking someone's machine and changing their weight and the settings of the machine and blah blah blah. But it was actually pretty dead when I went, so that was nice. going there in the evening. It was pretty good. And there was a local like football game, and obviously everyone around here is a big, huge person people for that. They're just huge fans. So that pretty much freed up everything in town until that was let out, and then it just becomes chaos. From what I'm told, I don't usually go out, so I don't see weird traffic on a Friday night or something because I'm not out and about. I'm sitting at home, nice, safe, and sound, and having a brew with you guys. So I did my workout. I did the workout that initially gave me the soreness to begin with, and definitely feeling better. My chest is kind of back to normal. I don't feel the issues with that. The shoulders are pretty well okay. Just the triceps are still like real bad back there. I mean, I got a lot of weakness happening. But then we went out to eat with the parents, and it was pretty good. I had this not new restaurant, but I had the buffalo chicken wrap at this restaurant, and I wanted to compare it to another place, that a local bowling alley that has a really good one, and I think the bowling alley still wins. I think they do, because it just doesn't seem like it was really worth it. But I will give, and I told my parents this. There's one big thing I liked about that place, the place that we went last night. It was very light. The buffalo flavor, everything about it was a very light wrap. Like, it didn't seem heavy in the stomach, and I just worked out. I really don't want a huge, heavy meal. It's just gonna be like, oh, heavy, sore, oh, this sucks. None of that. It was actually quite nice. But then, so I went to bed. Of course, I came home and fiddled around on YouTube and stuff, and then went to bed and got up bright and early. Perfect, almost perfect. Got up and was able to make some coffee and chill out. And I was able to watch some Digimon. I don't care what you say, don't throw things at me. It is awesome. Okay, that was what I grew up with, and I've said all this before, but I still feel like I have to rehash on it. So I watched a couple episodes of that, and then I think I watched some Weeds. What else? I watched an episode of Skins. The not the new season, but the new season to me, which is we changed groups. Now Effie is kind of the main focus now of the group, and now there's a bunch of new kids and learning all about them, which was pretty good. I really didn't want to like it at all yet, and I'm still kind of iffy on it. But there's this set of twins that the one is like the super popular, like basically, I don't want to say slut, but she is really not that great of a person, and then her twin sister is like the doormat. Like, this girl just walks all over her sister and tells her what to do and everything else, and she's like the quiet, shy type one, which is like a huge thing for me, for girls. Like, if I had to choose my type of girl, that would be one of the traits that I would want. The shy, quiet type. I love that type. Because I am not an outgoing person for the most part. When I sit around near a group of people, I tend to be this. I tend to be this person. I'm the person that just sits around and just. I'm in my own little world, right around here. Own little world. I don't want to mingle and everything. So a girl that would just be sitting beside me doing the same thing, maybe occasionally. I'd be completely fine with that. Completely fine with that. Especially because I know if she's like, I only open up to you when we're at home, if at all. You know, I don't know. I don't really care. I just as long as she's not weird. As long as she's not weird, guys. Anyways, I went to an ice cream social, as they call it. It is basically just a dinner church with a donation type thing, which I think is cool. And it's not you have to pay, but you really should. I mean, out of manners and stuff. Food's super bland and bleh, but it's called Salt and Pepper, and it just spikes it right up. I got my groceries and all the good adult things, and I'm going to try protein powder. like stuff that says like 60 grams of protein. I'm gonna try that stuff. See what happens. See what happens. And I get big and buff. Wait, that's not what I want. We're okay then. One scoop. One scoop. You don't need 60. I don't need 60. I don't need to be huge. But anyways, I'm going to go. And I think I'm going to play some Left 4 Dead 2. And kill a bunch of zombies. So, yeah. Alright. Well, hope you guys had a great day. I hope your weekend is going amazing. Got one more day, and we got to go back to work. So, I'll talk to you guys later.